Making sense.
Happy New Year, Denise and everyone. 22, guys. So, Denise, how much did you manage to save in 2021? Because I feel like every episode you tell me you spend on something, so I want to know.
That's true. That's true. I do spend almost every month, but I do have my savings too, okay? Not a lot, but I'll say at least like 1K.
1K? That's a lot.
Ooh.
My goodness.
Hey, new year, new face. It's always so fun to have familiar faces around here.
Yeah, so let's welcome Samin, or better known as John, our Assistant Director of Members Development. Woohoo!
Yeah, so hi, my name is John, currently studying Taylor's College, and I believe it or not, I love money.
Everybody loves money.
Who doesn't love money? Welcome, John. So just a fun fact, John was actually one of our most active members in Taylor's AKPK. We decided to, kidnap him and get him on board with us as the Associate Director of Development. But besides being a part of AKPK's BOD, John actually sings too, which explains why.
Wow.
And he's also involved in many other things in Taylor. So it's super exciting to have him with us today. Oh, also, we have some big news to share, but you guys will have to stay tuned until the end to find out.
So stay tuned, okay? Right, so our topic today is a new adventure 2022. But before that, let's talk about Taylor's AKPK's 2021.
Yes, I saw the year review prepared by our PR and editorial team, and super proud because I joined as a regular member around September, and the club has been really active with the Money Talk series, which is my favorite is definitely the myth busting session with Maybank about credit cards. That was really inspiring.
Wait, I think John was like one of our facilitators for our CSR event, right? And that CSR event was a lot of fun with like high school students.
Yeah, I was the facilitator, and I remember you're the main host, right? Yeah, CSR was one of the most memorable events for me because I just started my college life and I passionately volunteered to participate in events relevant to my interest. I mean, I would sum up the experience of working together with the people in charge with one word: wow. During that time, I was really impressed. No, really, I was really impressed with what AKPK Club could provide to the audience. So when I got an offer to hold a position in the BOD, I snatched it without a second thought. Now here I am.
Definitely, because like for me as well, AKPK isn't actually what we are like. It's like we're but we're actually like really fun people. Yeah, I was super happy as well and might have shed a few tears of joy looking back at how successful our year was.
Definitely.
Editorial and PR post. I think one of the most remarkable things for me would be our recognition ceremony back in August of 2021, where we had both the old BOD members and our as well here to create this very prestigious event for me. It was definitely an experience to work on it, and I really miss doing PR work with Denise. Then fast forward to December, we collaborated with a few other clubs to raise funds and to help those affected by the recent flood in Klang Valley.
That's right. So along with Taylor's, Rotaract, and also Nature Club, we actually successfully raised about almost 2K Malaysian ringgit and had a lot of volunteers to help out the victims. Also, not forgetting our AKPK internal bonding session, we managed to host a game night along with UCSI and Sunway AKPK Club. And, it would be better if we could meet up physically because, I think everyone was so nice and friendly with each other.
Yeah, totally. Like, I've never even met John and Sam in real life yet. So maybe we'll get to meet soon because campus is starting to go full on physical. And back to the topic, let me fill in some more gaps. Let me start with some of the most memorable money talks for me, which is also the swiping right credit cards with Mr.
See? That's great.
Speaker from Maybank. Well, aside from the Starbucks voucher, it was actually really fun. And the how to rock a startup with special Forbes 30 under 30 speaker, Mr. Jan Wong. That was amazing. Someone who's in the Forbes 30, under 30 actually joined us.
An
Wow,
experience, yeah.
it's been quite an exciting journey.
Mm.
Definitely can't forget my making sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, I totally agree with Aisha. Mr. Jan Wong was really, really inspiring.
Mm.
When I mean really inspiring, like, I can't even describe it in words how inspired I was. Like, it motivated me to even like start working on my own businesses and
Mm.
stuff. So I think one of my favorite one is the recent one with Sarah and Aza, where you
For
guys talked
making
about
sense. Mm.
pure poverty for
Mhm.
making sense.
Mm.
It was super informative and very fun. The flow was really smooth. I can't forget the OG episode with Fly on
Oh,
MCO expenses.
the first episode.
Wow, someone has been listening. I also almost forgot because it's been 2 months ago how
Yeah.
fun it was to record all 7 episodes for season 1 of Making Sense podcast. And it's my first time ever doing something like this, and I wouldn't
Same.
anyone else. The news was such a charm.
Aww.
I'll definitely miss the times that we would work together on scripts, brainstorm
Mm.
intros. What
Oh,
else
yeah,
can we say
yeah.
besides like Denise spending? But it always ends up with Denise spending.
I mean, for our podcast, we, spend time, preparing the podcast, the name, the intro for the podcast and stuff. And we even spent like a whole day exploring how to put them on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I guess new knowledge gain. So John, you joined us in September, you said last year. And I remember you had so many cool ideas for the club during
Aw.
your interview. Mind sharing with our members who are listening?
Yeah, sure. Starting off from the feedback data for the AKPK events, like while I was working for the assistant for the members development,
Mm,
I have seen a lot of investment topics.
yeah.
I mean, not a lot, all the time actually, all the time. So I think
Everyone
it would be
just-
nice, yeah, to do a physical seminar for
Mm,
example, with the topics future of investments or
mm.
how to build an investment portfolio with little money. Little money because we are broke. We're students.
Broke
Yeah.
college
That's
kids.
right.
Yeah, and to add on a personal suggestion, I feel that the Jewish financial education is not really that widely known, while it's the
Something
best
new.
in the world, which has produced the most wealthy figures such as Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Rockefeller, while the Jewish population is less than 0.5% of the entire Earth's population.
Oh, wow, that's so interesting actually. And speaking of investment, like our members are always very eager and excited when we bring in investment topics.
Yeah.
The signups would increase up to more than half compared to
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
yeah.
And every
So it's definitely
feedback,
something we'll
every
look
feedback is
forward
like investment.
to. Yeah. So looking forward to what's in store for our coming money talks this year. Definitely we'll add in more investment topics since topic. And also it's been so nice reminiscing about what we've had in 2021. But guys, it's 2022. Can you believe it? It's the new year already. So speaking of new year, Denise, you want to share our theme for this month?
Okay. So we all love investment, okay? As mentioned again and again, everyone just wants investments. But this month, we are going to properties. So we're having someone big to speak with us. Stay tuned for more information.
Wow.
And it's the year to buy stuff. Let's go. And as for February and so on, we're still planning, but I know our events and logistics department will not disappoint us.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at taylors.akpk and stay tuned for season 2 of our new Making Sense podcast.
Yeah, so season 2 in the year 2022. Let's go. Thank you, John, for chatting with us today. So, wait, Aisha, you mentioned about breaking a news or something earlier, right?
Well, someone actually broke the news a little bit. Like Will said, in 2022, we'll be having season 2 of
Yeah.
podcast, which means this will be me and Denise's last episode.
Oh
Oh,
no.
It's the end of season 1, guys. Wow, 7 episodes. It has been such a sweet and interesting experience being the first season host for the very special Making Sense podcast for AKPK. We're like the debut
The
season.
founders.
Yeah. So from K-pop stories to plants to girl talks.
Mm.
So fun, but I know for sure John will bring in more to the table.
I mean, look at him. Look
Oh,
at him.
wow.
He's ready.
Wow, you're putting a lot of pressure on me, but
You'll do fine.
I mean, from 2022 onwards, Dennis and Aisha will be passing the baton to me to be the next main host for season 2.
Woo!
Burdening, but very excited to continue this so-called family heritage
Wow.
and paint it with new colors. My colors, actually. Yeah.
Mm.
Everybody, I promise that I will bring some fresh topics to purify your ears and massage your brain.
Wow.
ASMR.
But fret not, Denise and I, as busybody as we are, will still be around now and then. So with that, for the very last time,
Signing off, season 1, Making Sense, Denise.
and Aisha, bye.
Bye.
Making sense.